Hey guys, Showy here playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, let's continue from where we left, which was when we were writing our second poem. And I am going for Natsuki this time, so I'm gonna go with Twirl, Pure, Pink, Unending, oh no, Sunset, Landscape, oh no, Clumsy, Valentine, Embrace, oh no, Kawaii. I guess Embrace is a bit too fancy for Natsuki. Crimson, oh no, that's this one. Hair, Playground, Love, Sticky, Bed, Lazy, Holiday, Nightgown, Milk, Smile, Wait. What does the... Huh? That was creepy. Another day passes and it's time for the club to meet in again. I have forgotten a little more... Sorry, it's forgotten. I have gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Your life is bugged, man. Welcome back, Showy, says Yuri. Hi, Yuri, I say. I am not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression. That nothing in her face. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. She says. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. That is a mystery. Where is Monika? She's always late. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, she says. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I say, I am happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Oh, she says, Showy, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Oh, damn. I have her head over shoulders, man. Ah, she says. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Says Natsuki. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, says Natsuki. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't, she says. Jeez, this isn't like her at all, says Natsuki. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, says Yuri. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Says Natsuki. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Wait. Are our realities mixing? What is going on? I don't even remember anything bad happened. Oh, there is something about Natsuki. She takes drugs, maybe? She has some mental problem too, that she doesn't remember. You are the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yeah, there's something wrong with Natsuki. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me, or something like that. Hehehe, she says. Oh, not at all, says Yuri. I don't hate you. Ahaha, says Natsuki. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry, says Monica. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was definitely not, says Natsuki. Ha ha ha, says Monica. What took you so long anyway, says Natsuki. Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano, says Yuri. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, says Yuri. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri, says Monica. You should play something for us sometime, says Natsuki. Oh, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool, I say. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, shall we? Monica smiles sweetly, and I keep putting her in the middle of the screen. There is something. There's a secret here, like, she's important, she knows more than she lets to believe. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry, she says. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Oh, I see. I am not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks, she says. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Showy, says Yuri. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you could like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Oh, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine, says Yuri. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. What are these letters? Oh, wait. I guess these letters are when something else was said originally, and I just put this over the thing. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Huh. So the game is gonna force me to make Natsuki kill herself, huh? How's the story about, anyway? What's the story about, sorry? Well, says Yuri. I look at the corner of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. And the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. You are weird. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Showy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so, she says. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of a story, she says. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Yeah, this is not what she said. She said something like, but because of different ethical perspectives or something. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? She says. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, oh, whoa, that was saying something dirty. I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry, I say. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Oh, that's true, she says. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What was that? There was something dark behind her. And red. Yes, says Yuri. I mean, you don't have to, but... Oh, what are you saying? I say. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I am so glad I'm recording this, because now I can go back to the recording and see what was there. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? I say. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, she says. I was just... Wait, what? Dude, I wanna read that! Yuri, did you apologize a lot? You do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Hahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. And in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. So this scene has to happen no matter what. No matter if I write a poem for Natsuki, I will be sent to Yuri. Huh. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? She says. Uh-huh. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Is this the part where she looks weird? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, she says. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the best I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, I say. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? She says. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. What do you think I mean? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ahaha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something, I say. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Oh, I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself, I say. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about, I say. Showy, says Monica. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything, says Monica. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Oh, come on. Why am I suspicious now? No, nothing, I say. Ha ha ha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Isn't it? Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. This is not how it happened the last time. Let's start with Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, she says, but it's pretty disappointing after the last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, she says. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care about who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. She was definitely waiting for me. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Not really? Showy, says Natsuki. Why didn't you come to read with me today? Damn. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. I was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. You are listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? Look at her. You don't hate me, Showy, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. I'm gonna change a bit the music volume. Just stop talking to Yuri. Just play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Excuse me? Wait, did that really happen? How is the game continuing? Hi again, Showy, says Monica. How's the writing going? Well, I just saw Natsuki kill herself in the strangest of ways. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, says Monica. I am happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ahaha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you brought for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, she says. Great job, Showy. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Wait, you saying that I went for Yuri's poem this time? I was trying to do Natsuki. I guess I underestimated you. The easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. That's not fair, says Monica. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kinds of writing, right? But I didn't intend to. I was going for Natsuki. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. "Yuri," says Monica. "I'm back. Did I miss anything?" "Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other." "Ah? Already?" "I'm sorry for being late," says Yuri. "No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed." "Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Where is Natsuki? Look, there's an empty space here. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Sure. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too." "Save me. The colors. They want bright, beautiful, flashing, expanding, piercing, cacophony, a meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, something. Squeaking, screeching, singles in tangent, like playing chalkboard, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, endless, meaningless. Delete her. Delete her? Oh, is this game gonna make me delete a saving? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to... Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Jesus Christ. To be honest, I think I should save. And yes, I'm gonna continue in the next video. This game is freaking me out a bit. Thank you for watching and see you then.